Hello guys and welcome to the lecture series of General Reasoning. This is your host Vishal Kumar. So let's now proceed with our first lecture of this series of the topic analogy. If it seems to be useful for you, then please like, subscribe and share the channel. So now let's start. So firstly, the word analogy. What does it mean? It means similarity, that is, two words having resemblance of one object to another in certain aspects. In this, words are used between which specific logical relations exist. So, here the two words which are having certain logic with each other coexist and hence resemblance to each other, which makes a meaningful complete sentence or meaningful complete analogy. It is basically a comparison between two elements that are usually different, thought to be different, but having something in common. That is, in the first part of the analogy, which is separated by this sign, okay, that will have certain resemblance or having certain characteristics similar to that of the other object or other words after this sign. Okay, the analogy is basically classified into four categories. Firstly, word analogy, second, letter analogy, third, number analogy, and fourth one, mixed analogy. So we will start with our first topic, word analogy. So, word analogy. In this, the questions are basically asked in which the words are related to each other based on some logic, and it is required to find the similar word or pair of words analogous to those given in the question. Here I have shown some of the important word relationships which are in general to all the examinations and the questions which appeared in these general examinations. Firstly, the synonymous relationship. In this type of relationship, when the two words convey the same meaning, okay, which is separated by the proportionality sign or that analogy sign, then it is called synonymous relationship. For example, contact and meet. In this, we can see both have same meaning. Okay. Similarly, vacant and empty, mend and repair, align and allot. Another type of relationship is antonymous relationship. In this type of relationship, the two words have opposite meaning. Okay. For example, meet and avoid. Here we can see that both the two words are opposite in meaning. Similarly, deep and shallow, notice and ignore, blunt and sharp. Our third group is individual and group relationship. In this, the relationship is established when one word of the pair is the collective group of another word of the pair. Like here we can see for ship, that is, in ship, if it is single, then it's just a ship, but if it is in a group, then we call it as flock, means the flock of ship. That means we have many numbers of ship. Okay. Similarly, group of soldiers is called army, group of people is called crowd. Okay. So now let us proceed towards the next relationship, that is product and raw materials. Here the first word will be the product and the second word will show the raw material from which the product is made. Like here, cloth and fiber, metal is made from the ore or extracted from the ore, wall which is made of brick, book which is a combination, a complete set of paper. Okay, so next, worker and tool relationship. In this type of relationship, the same thing like that the person is related or the professional is related with the other pair, for that the tool they use to their work. Okay, like farmer use plow to in the field, warrior use the sword, carpenter use the saw, and author use the pen. Next type of relationship is pair relationship, like we generally use in our day-to-day life, like lock and key, pencil and eraser, chair, table, cup and saucer. And these are some of the general relationships which we can see in most of the questions appearing in the examinations. And similarly, there are many more type of relationships exist, like part and whole relationship, male and female relationship, animal and young one relationship, and many more. So firstly, let us now proceed towards the questions which have come in the previous year, previous examinations of different levels, that is from the basic to the higher level, in the different examinations like CAT, MAT and SSC CGL, and even for the RRB1. So let us now start with our first topic, that is analogous pair completion. Okay, so let's start making our questions. Our first question is here, apple and fruit. It is separated with potato and here the missing one. Okay, so we have to choose the first one. So what will be the answer? Like here, apple is a fruit and so potato should be the root. I hope you checked it right. Next one, question number 2. Circle and arc. Here, arc is the part of circle and so line will be the part of a square. Similarly, for next question, if we will go, then the door and house, door, compound, and here it is missing. So next, if we'll see here, then house has door and compound has gate. It's the opening gate. Okay. Next question, if we will proceed, then magazine have editors and drama has directors. Drama has directors. Similarly, the language and the country. Here the relationship is between the language spoken and the country in which that language is spoken. Okay. So firstly, French in France, then Dutch in Holland. Next, we'll go to question number 6. Nightingale, the voice and the animal from which it is related to. So firstly, the nightingale's voice is warble, then the frog's voice is croak. Next, we will see another question. The wax and the candle, similarly paper, and here you can see that it is a different type of analogy. Here in all the questions we have seen, the fourth letter is missing, but here in this question you can see that the third letter is missing. Okay, so here what is the logic? That the former is used to make the later part. Okay, the former is used to make the later part. So here, which one? Wax is used to make the candle. Similarly, pulp is used to make the paper. Pulp is used to make the paper. Let's proceed to our next question, that is cricket, pitch, wrestling and question mark. So cricket is played on the pitch and wrestling is played on arena. Okay, so it is related to the stadium and the sports. The relationship is from the stadium and sports. So next one, if we will go, then delusion and hallucination. The next question is from delusion and hallucination. So these are synonyms to each other. Okay, the meaning of hallucination is same as that of delusion, and so chagrin is similar to annoyance. It is also a previous year question from CLAT 2014. CLAT 2014. Now our final question related to this is needle and watch, blade and what. Okay, so here what the concept is that the first is the part of second. Okay, like needle is the part of watch, similarly blade is the part of fan. In this examination most of the students have ticked this one, but this is wrong. Beyblade is not there. Fan will be the correct answer for blade. Blade. Here this question has also come in UP BEd 2008 examination. Okay, so now let's proceed towards our next lecture, that is related to analogous pair selection. This is our next topic. Okay, so now let us make some questions related to this topic also. Firstly, now here what is the proceeding method is that we have one complete set or one complete pair of this analogy, and similar to that we have to judge and we have to find the another pair of this analogy. Like here in this question, introvert is the antonym of extrovert, so we'll have to find the same logic pair from these four options. So here if you can see that angle and tangent are not the antonyms of each other, not even the extreme and intime, but against and favor are antonyms to each other. So this will be the correct pair for this. Next one, spider and web. So here you can see that the concept is that spider makes the web. Okay, spider makes the web. Similarly, if we will see, then poet makes the poetry, not the teacher makes the student, neither cock make hen or ink make pen, but the poet makes poetry. So this will be the correct option. Next, let us proceed to our next question, and bird and flower. Okay, so bird and flower. Here bird grows to become a flower. Similarly, sapling grows to become a tree. The sapling grows to become a tree. Not the river goes to become the glacier or the paper to book. Okay, it does not grow. Here the concept is for growing one. Okay, next one, the book is related to author. Okay, similarly the book is related to author because book is written by author. It is same as the symphony is composed by a composer. Symphony is composed by a composer. Okay, now next, the shape. Here it is related to the shape and the object, like earth is of round shape. Okay, similarly here if you will see, then which one will be the correct option about the dice. Okay, because dice is of cubical shape, so it will be the correct answer. Next, the famous monument and its location. Like Lotus Temple is situated in Delhi, and so the next pair will be not Jama Masjid. Jama Masjid is not situated in Patna, it is also located in Delhi as well. So the third option, Charminar, Hyderabad. Okay. Next question, drama and audience. So we have to find its alternate pair, that is that what is the logic that drama is viewed by audience. Similarly, what will happen? Game is viewed by the spectators. Okay. So next, proceed to our next question. King and palace. Okay. What is the relation in this? King lives in palace. Similarly, the lion lives in a den. Okay. So next, hockey and game. How it is related? Let's see. Hockey is a game, and here Latin is a language. Book, we used to read book, but here it is related to what? The term, that what it is related to. Like king is not related to rule, neither constitution is related to assembly. It also not refers that book is related to read. Why? Because we read book. It is not related, book is not related to reading. Okay, but here Latin is related to language. Okay, it resembles that it is a language. It shows that it signifies that it is a language. Okay, similarly, the last question of this lecture, that is letter and word. Letter is the part of a word. It is same as the page is a part of book. Okay, so I hope you all have done all these questions correctly, and if you have not, then kindly go through it, and if you have any doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, so let's now in this lecture series, and we will proceed in next lecture by continuing the same analogy topic with some different analogies which we will see, like direct and simple, direct or simple analogy, and some mixed analogy as well. We will see there and make some more questions related to that, as well as one more type of analogy is there, that is double analogy. We will also some questions related to that one also. So okay, fine, thank you. Let's meet in the another lecture.